What do you do when limerence and ambivalence don't cover it? Hi, Rick. I joined a group/cult when I was young. I accepted direction of breaking off a relationship with my girlfriend I planned on marrying. 4 to 5 years later, my ex got married to someone else. She called. I knew I was still in love. I ended up marrying my now wife based on the direction and approval of the persons within the group. Had an extended affair with my ex, now divorced, last year. My wife knows that I was just seeking approval rather than desiring her. If we didn't have kids, we'd be over. I believe God wants me to work on my marriage regardless of how I got into it. I don't trust anyone these days based on my track record. I shouldn't even trust myself. After EMSO, my brain says just go back to pretending for my kids' sake. What do you do when ambivalence and limerence don't cover it, and I've spent a lifetime suffering? Honestly, with the question you're asking, it sounds like maybe you're a little bit self-centered, in the sense that what you're looking for, at least reading this, is someone to make you happy and to, which situation am I going to be the most satisfied, or which situation am I going to be the most fulfilled in? My wife, I'm there, but that's not really what I wanted. I was kind of trapped. I'm a little bit of a victim, and that's sort of a victim mentality. And then you turn back around, and now I understand your ex, and you've had the affair, and she was somebody that you were really in love with. But my personal opinion is that if your goal is happiness, then you're probably going to be disappointed with your ex or the other person in the long run. You want to come to a place where you're someone you can respect and have integrity, maybe has, I would hope just concern for others in a different way, not just what's going to make you happy. I would suggest you take the Hope for Healing course. At least it talks a little bit about what drives us to maybe seek happiness instead of maybe deeper relationship. Again, I don't know. Said ambivalence and limerence don't cover it. Maybe you truly are in love with this other person. I'm not sure. But I just hear a lot of conflict. I believe God wants me to do this. People want me to do this. It's like you haven't figured out how to take personal responsibility for your life yet. At least as I read this question, maybe there's just that part of you that, needs to figure out how to be content wherever you're at, how to somehow transcend all of this. So, again, I would suggest reading or taking the Hope for Healing course. You might want to read Scott Peck's book, The Road Less Traveled, or his book, People of the Lie. Any of those things begin to get you to maybe look at life differently, because you want to shift a paradigm so that you can find some contentment however things turn out for you.